Let's take a look at the plot here. So the plot can be broken down into different stages of development. We've got the exposition, the development, the climax, and the denouement, or the resolution. Denouement is French for the untying. Sometimes it's called the untying. So that goes like this. If you start out, it establishes the beginning, the exposition of the idea, the development, it builds and builds and builds, and it gets to a climax, and then then this is where you've got the crisis with the protagonist, sometimes with the antagonist, and then you've got the falling action and the resolution. So, obviously it's going to be different depending on what type of novel you have, but usually most of the novel will be this part here, because that's the development of what's going on. That'll be the longest part. And a lot of the time, the climax towards the end, and the resolution, might take a chapter or 2 chapters, might even just be in the epilogue. But in general, this is how it would develop. So some refer to the plot as introduction, complication, rising action, climax, falling action, and conclusion, which is basically the same thing we just saw, but it's got a little more of a development in there about terminology. So there may also be subplots in the main plot, smaller stories with their own development and resolution, but there's usually just one main set of events.